And today we have a second-year PPE student from Ukraine, Anastasiia. Nastya, can you tell us more about yourself?
Yes, hi, thanks for inviting me. I'm really eager to tell about our PPE program. I come from Ukraine, from the city of Zaporizhia, and I came to the Czech Republic in 2022 as a refugee. Here I work as a journalist for Ukrainian media that helps Ukrainian refugees to adapt and integrate in a new country, and I also work for a couple of other foreign media outlets.
So journalism is your hobby, right?
Yes, it's my passion and my profession.
And given that hobby of yours, why did you choose PPE?
Because I want to work in journalism in the future, but I already have the skills in this profession for almost 4 or 5 years. Even in school, I already knew how to work with a camera, how to use a microphone, or how to write articles. So I decided instead to study fields where I will need to know something if I want to write about them. For example, politics and economics are such fields. You need to understand what is going on in those fields in order to be able to write about them as a journalist. And not only those fields require such expertise or information, but I am also interested in those fields not only professionally, but also just as a person, because I come from Ukraine, and Ukraine is soon to become the EU member state, and I want to understand what will be going on in politics and economics in the decades to come, because as a Ukrainian I want to understand how the EU accession works and how in general political processes and economic processes work.
That makes sense. So is PPE fulfilling its promise so far?
Yes, I love PPE program because it gives you the background in those fields, and if you want to further know something or find out something, you can always take other courses provided by the university, and this gives you an opportunity to find out more in each field.
But aside from academics, what opportunities has PPE provided for you?
I love PPE for the ability to find a community in the community of international students, because in PPE there are people from all over the world. For example, I found my international community, and I made a lot of friends in the PPE. So for me, PPE is also about communication, and it's also about showing initiative, because in PPE there are a lot of opportunities. For example, if you are interested in something aside from academics, to establish your own club, because we have a community where you can show initiative, establish your own club, lead certain initiatives, organize events. And for me, this is also an opportunity that shows you that life is not only about academics, but also about showing initiative, about being active, about seeking community.
You've mentioned this extracurricular activities. What clubs exist in PPE? What clubs do you know about?
I know that, for example, in the first year we had a club considering philosophy, and this was really helpful for me because philosophy was a new field and I didn't know much about it or how to learn it. So for me it was really useful, and I discovered this is also a very interesting field. And I also loved that in this club we were able to discuss philosophical questions together, which really helps you to understand what you think about the subject.
So what advice would you give to prospective students?
To the students who come to the PPE, or specifically to the Czech Republic?
Probably PPE students.
I would advise them to show initiative and to always seek connections with other people, because here you really have an opportunity to find people from all over the world. And this can help you professionally. For example, you need connections and people and friends in journalism, in politics and economics, in any field basically. And also, for those students who want to study PPE in the Czech Republic here in our university, I would also advise to learn a little bit of Czech, because those professions like politics and philosophy or economics, they require you to know the local language to, for example, find an internship in this country. And personally, for me, Czech language helps me to find opportunities in this country.
And finally, what would you say to our viewers in your native language?
Запрошую на PPE, це чудова програма, і будемо всіх вас чекати. Ми дуже friendly community.
Okay, thank you for being here today. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much.